All right, let's get right into it. For the past decade or so, we've been watching AI learn how to talk, how to write, even how to create art. But here's the thing, all of it, every single bit, has happened behind a screen. Today, we're talking about the next huge leap, when AI finally gets a body and steps out into our world. You know, this quote just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures where AI is right now. Think about it. Systems like ChatGPT, they're these brilliant minds, right? They can process basically all of human knowledge, but they're trapped, stuck in this digital jar. They can describe the world in unbelievable detail, but they can't actually interact with it. They're just observers, not participants. And this really breaks down that core difference. On one side, you've got the digital AI we all know and use. It's a master of language, of concepts. But on the other side, physical AI, well, it takes that exact same brain and gives it a body. It's the jump from understanding the idea of something to actually being able to interact with an object in our messy, totally unpredictable world. So, to really get a handle on where we're going, we first have to understand the incredible power and, frankly, the profound limitations of the brain we've already built. That brain, of course, is what we call a large language model, or an LLM. It's the engine that powers all the AI tools we use every single day. They've been fed a mind-boggling amount of text and data from the internet, and that's what gives them this amazing ability to communicate with us. But here's the fundamental disconnect, the big but. An LLM can write you a beautiful poem about an apple. It can tell you all its nutritional info. It can even describe the physics of an apple falling from a tree. But it cannot, for the life of it, perform the simple physical act of just reaching out and picking one up. That's the wall we've basically hit. Okay, but that wall, it's starting to crumble. And this is what people in the field are calling the embodiment shift. That's the moment we finally give that brilliant brain a body to actually do things with. Yeah, here's what's so fascinating. We're not just taking an LLM and, plugging it into a robot. No. We're actually seeing the evolution of a totally new kind of AI, the Robotic Foundation Model. This is a fundamental upgrade. So unlike an LLM, which is a master of language, a Robotic Foundation Model is a master of, reality. It doesn't just understand the word gravity, it gets the feeling of gravity. It understands space, texture, how much force to apply. It is the bridge between a digital thought and a physical action. So, the big question is, how does this actually work, right? How does a robot learn to navigate a cluttered room when it hasn't been programmed for every single possibility? The answer lies in a brand new skill. And that skill is called spatial intelligence. Honestly, this is the secret sauce that makes physical AI work. It's the ability to see a room, to understand the relationships between all the objects in it, and then to calculate a plan to act within that space. It's a huge deal. Let's just walk through this process, okay? First up, vision. Its cameras see the cup, sure, but they also see the keyboard next to it, the monitor behind it, the stack of papers. Then, language. It understands your command, hand me the cup. And finally, action. This is where that spatial intelligence kicks in. In a split second, it calculates the perfect path for its arm, the exact grip pressure for the cup, and the force it needs to lift it, all without spilling a drop. And just to be clear, this isn't just some cool lab experiment. This technology is being designed from the ground up to enter our world and completely change how physical work gets done. So, the question on everyone's mind is, how soon? When do we go from seeing these cool prototypes online to having a genuine humanoid workforce? Well, the timelines might be a little faster than you think. So that first wave of impact, it's probably going to be in places that are structured but still really complex. So picture robots in hospitals, helping lift patients or zipping around delivering critical supplies. Or think about them in warehouses, handling all the tricky logistics that people do today. And yeah, eventually they'll make their way into our homes, helping with everything from laundry to elder care. If we look at the timeline, right now we're in that advanced prototype stage. But by 2030, the goal is for these systems to start redefining manual labor on a massive scale. And if you look even further out, the big vision is for these humanoid robots to become as common and as integrated into our daily lives as cars are today. So let's just zoom out for a second. What we're really talking about here isn't just a new gadget or some new tech, it's the very beginning of a completely new era. Welcome to the embodied era. It's defined by this incredible convergence where the limitless potential of a digital brain is finally
finally united with the world of atoms, of matter, of physical reality. I mean, think about the last 30 years, right? The digital era totally revolutionized how we share information. It connected our minds across the entire globe. The embodied era, it's promising to be just as transformative, but this time it's going to change how we physically work and build and live. It's not just about connecting minds anymore. It's about connecting intelligence directly to matter. And that kind of leaves us with the ultimate question, doesn't it? We know what a world of connected information looks and feels like. We live in it. But what does a world of connected action look like? The brain is finally out of the jar, and now we get to see what it decides to do.